You know, there's a show on this network called Ladies of Another View. I call it Ladies of a Different View because it's far different than what my view is. Recently, they had a conversation in relation to Ukraine, in relation to what's going on in Ukraine. And I heard something and it just was like rip my hair out kind of a moment. One of those, are you kidding me kind of moments. And so I want to make sure you had a chance to see it. Take a look at this.
With all of them saying that Russia is just coming in and invading and taking over, we know that that's not true, but yet it is still reported on almost all the major news networks, and every company that I've dealt with that has an online presence, they all have a banner on the bottom or some on the top of their website saying, "We stand with Ukraine." Mm-hmm. Well, it's okay if you're standing with the Ukrainian people because they are the ones that are suffering. But the military people, the governments, the brass, those are the people that you need to keep on questioning and keep on digging for more information.
What? I mean, did you see her get challenged? Did you see anybody look at her and say, "What? Are you kidding me?" I mean, instead, they're all just nodding their head up and down. That's a different view than me. Let's be crystal clear about something as Americans, right? We're not gonna give aid and comfort to Russia by pretending that it's the Ukrainian army leader, anyone that calls themselves Ukrainians' fault. That Vladimir Putin and the Russian army has invaded Ukraine. I don't care what social media she's reading. I don't care what network she finally found that pushes a view like that. I don't care. Whatever it is, she should quit watching it. Because I will tell you this, what she just said is exactly what Russia wants us to say. That's right. It's what Russia wants us to say. Now, while you're saying something like that, go buy one of your big red hats and put it on and say, this is the talking point of the week. This is what we have to say, because you know what? President Biden is doing this, and this wouldn't happen if President Trump was still in there, and oh my God, I got to walk the line, right? I mean, I don't want to use the word stupid here. Let's use unintelligent. Let's use whatever. The show is billed as ladies, right? Fine. There's ladies on the panel. Ladies, challenger. You know, if it's ladies of another view, does anybody have another view? Is there anybody that you put on that show that would challenge her with a ridiculous statement like that? Is there anybody there that would represent a gender as though they have some level of common sense and as though they have what it takes to see what's happening in this world? That was a ridiculous statement. A ridiculous statement. And that's a statement that was made by someone that, I will say this, is giving aid and comfort to the enemy. Russia is the enemy. Russia invaded Ukraine. Vladimir Putin is not our hero. He is not our hero. And for those individuals on that right, on that far right, to sit there and embrace this man and say, that's the type of leader that we need. And there's so many things that I respect about Vladimir Putin. You need to take a look at what happened in that hospital. You need to take a look at what happened when it comes to these people. There's over 3 million people that aren't in their homes anymore. They're in Poland. But that's the Ukrainians' fault? Are you kidding me? Maybe instead of worrying about whether or not we keep an eye on the Ukrainian leadership, someone should have kept an eye on the Russian leadership.